there's been a lot of people recently that have been upset about me. If you can believe this. I guess actually, you know what? Probably everybody can believe that. Here we go. So I made a number of comments the other day about AI art and the prevalence of AI art and what's going to happen with AI art. And I basically told people that are artists that, you know, it's going to be bad and it's only going to get worse and you're going to have to probably get a different job at some point unless you're part of like the 1%, basically, right? A lot of people were very, very, very unhappy about this, right? And so, like, this is what happens anytime I tell people the truth, right? And so we have comments like this. Massive reminder that Asmongold can't drink water without chasing it down with soda. Asmongold shows you how devoid of any empathy he has. He is a consumer. He just wants products. Fucking soulless molding corpse. New AI thing. Nothing happens. And I think things have happened. Asmongold doesn't make anything. Asmongold isn't a pro or even particularly good at video games. He's a consumer. So, do you want to know what all these people... Asmongold brings no worth or entertainment or value to anything he does, and any community, streamer community, YouTuber could be replaced by AI. It's him. Do you know what none of these people are doing? Saying I'm wrong. Not a single one. Yep. They're mad at me. They're unhappy. Oh my God, I can't believe he's saying this. Oh my God, he's the worst. I hate him. Go ahead, hate me all you want. That's fine. Doesn't change the fact that this is what's gonna happen. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. Like, you're gonna get mad at me, you blame me for it. I didn't do this. I'm just talking about it. That's it. They're coping so hard. I know. Don't shoot the messenger. Exactly. Some of these people just don't understand that, man. Yeah, they're not addressing the argument and attacking the person. It's ad hominem. Well, the reason why they do that is because they're stupid. I mean, that's the reason why. It's simple. And also, these people, you know, there's a reason why they're in the positions they're in. Most of the people that are saying this stuff are losers. They're losers. They're losers that have no successful channel. They've never done anything that's successful. And they're losers. They're sitting around complaining about me. And so Ron White said it best. You can't fix stupid. You can't. You're 100% right with that take. They're just stupid. Yeah. And the thing is that I feel bad for these people. And you know what's really sad? I was thinking about this for a while today, is that you think about how selfish these people are. Is that it's more important for them to virtue signal that they don't like AI art than to be honest with people whose lives depend on their livelihood of art with what the future of their career is going to be. Because what you're doing here is you're running defense for people, painting a false reality, telling them that everything's going to be fine. And when this person loses their job and now they're unemployed, they can't afford to eat. Well, where are you going to be? What's going to happen with you? Well, nothing, because all you did this for was Twitter likes. And so lying to people, painting a false reality, and then going and getting mad at people to tell the truth, the main victims of that are the people who are being lied to, because it's these artists that think that AI isn't going to take their job. AI isn't going to do this. It will do this. And when it does, these people won't have to suffer the consequences. All they do is they virtue signal and farm sympathy points for you. And then the moment that you actually have to cash the checks that they're writing, you're out of a fucking job. And so that's just furries getting mad about being outsourced. Well, like, here's what my point is, right? Is that these people are actively doing a disservice to artists. Like, I'm thinking about it. I'm just thinking out loud here. I think I care about the artists the most. I do. Because I'm the only person who's willing to tell them the truth. I'm the only person who's being honest. These other people aren't being honest. They're not thinking about reality. They're not thinking about what's going to happen. They're not thinking about what's best for this person. They're thinking about what can I say to make people think that I'm a good person. It's disappointing. And you've got people like me. Luckily, you guys have got people like me that can keep the record straight. You know, I can keep people on an even keel. But this is sad. It is. They sing about this clip. Yeah. They're just the first ones getting hit. Well, these just people on Twitter, right? But all I'm really saying is that the truth hurts. It is. And, yeah, when you see, what's this here? When you see a hole in a ship and you tell them it's going to sink, they tell you you're lying. Yeah, exactly. They call me, you know, a bad person because I don't believe in the captain. No, bro, like, there's a hole in the ship. That's it. And so anyway, there's a lot of people crying about this and people getting mad, but I just want to go and show everybody that, I mean, to be fair, this person is actually saying it's not going to happen, which, I mean, it obviously is, it's already happening. But when I see a lot of these people, it's really funny for me because all of them, none of them are even, they're not even addressing what I said. Imagine how much a plumber would charge to fix whatever's going on with his toilet. What? Like, this got nothing to do with what I'm saying. And so anyway, what's the rest of it? Asmon's having a job that didn't exist 20 years ago, talking shit about one of the most important fields that can define and understand human complexity. That's just a gross and vile person. It just doesn't mean anything. None of this means anything. Like, what about what I said? What about the fact that this is happening right now and it's getting bigger, better, and more powerful every day? And nobody wants to talk about that because all they want to do is look good on Twitter. And it's sad because I'm trying to help artists. I'm trying to help people. And everybody else out there is trying to help themselves by farming attention and trying to look like a good person. And I'm the only person that cares about the truth and really cares about artists. And that's why I have the authenticity to tell them the truth, right? And that's really all there is to it. Grow some balls. And this is the other thing. Sure, yeah, the most humble, I know. You see Hassan's tweet? Which one? About the Daily Wire? I did see that. I thought it was funny. I appreciate it. Yeah, what a nice guy, right? And they should have used ChatGPT for better responses. They should have. And it's disappointing for me to see this because, again, the real people who will suffer are the artists. And I don't want the artists to suffer, and that's why I'm telling them the truth. But unfortunately, these people care more about looking good than being good. That's it. You've defended art so much in the past, and yeah, no, I absolutely have. And even Cody's best memory is that painting from your mom. Yeah, of course. But, you know, some people don't want to look at reality and they're afraid of it. The consumer suffers too. Why do you think the consumer suffers? So this is the problem that people don't understand with AI art. Everybody says AI art is slop, but we live in a world full of hogs. Nobody cares. That's great. Oh, you think it's slop. That's fine. But there's hogs everywhere. Get mad all you want, but people are going to watch this and they're not going to give a shit. And that's it. They can't always... Yeah, why are they always so aggressive to you? The reason why they're aggressive to me is because I tell them the truth and they can't refute it. And they can only attack me as a person because they can't attack what I'm saying. And that's the reason why they're so upset. And they see a person who's like me, who says the stuff that I say, and it makes them upset and angry. And I think that's really the reason of why it happens. Have you been to a modern art exhibit? Human slop? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, the thing is that art is in the eye of the beholder, right? The consumer is never wrong in matters of taste. I mean, there's like 50 different phrases that people use that you know, encapsulate the way that the human mind perceives art. And the one, like, commonality is that it's subjective, basically, right? And so if people see value in AI art and they like AI art, then they're going to look at it. And there is no amount of, like, screaming, crying, and shitting yourself on Twitter that's going to make a normie, like, care about this. They just don't give a shit. People don't care about the process. They care about the result. Nobody gives a shit that, you know, everybody here, oh, wow, nobody likes slavery, but everybody has a phone. Well, how do you think they got the cobalt from the phone? Well, probably not through a living wage, you know? I'd assume that. And so these people don't give a shit, right? No, none of these people really care about these issues. And that's okay. They don't have to care about the issues. But the sad thing is that they're painting a reality for artists out there that is damaging for them. And ultimately, the artists will have to pay the price because... Oh, had a little hiccup there. Not sure why. That just happens. I feel like it just happens every day, right? For seemingly no real reason, but yeah, we have that happen. I don't know why. I mean, it's a fucking 2-second lag spike, so it's not really something I'm gonna look into. But yeah, there it is. People collect Funko Pops. Slop will be consumed. Yes, people collect Funko Pops. Are Funko Pops really that much better than AI art? I mean, I personally don't think so. So, yeah, that's it. And, yeah, it doesn't like you post F. Yeah, exactly. And he'll work itself out eventually. Yeah, it will. And it's always the same time. No, it's not the same time. That's the problem. And anyway, so a lot of people are unhappy. Coming from a guy being homeless, the internet cut out. These are all like, this has nothing to do with what I'm saying. It's easy to say that when he acts like a still frame artist, his short cartoons, AI is coming for video too. Of course they are. Absolutely, completely disagree. Artists are going to be valued more for creativity than execution. That's okay. If you think that AI can't do execution creativity in different ways, you're delusional, right? If you use AI to create art, then you deserve to be in jail for stealing, as far as I'm concerned. You don't really believe this. You don't want it, like, okay, then let's take your taxes and pay for that. Oh, well, that's different, right? Okay, well, we don't really mean this, do we? No, of course not. And this is the problem that a lot of these people have, right? It's a shit take. It is. It's a shit take. And the problem is that people like this, it's all virtue signaling. None of it's real. Nobody really cares about this. It's just a bunch of people on Twitter looking for likes. And the moment that this stuff hits the mainstream, and it already has, by the way, nobody's going to care about it even in the slightest. And that's the truth. Yeah, look at his portfolio if he saw any other styles. Well, I don't know about styles or anything like that. And taxes, how about no? Don't jail me, bro? Yeah, I think so. The larger humanity gets, the more slop will be accepted. It's only because people who agree with the statement. Yeah, and that's always how it's going to be. People bought NFTs. Yeah, people bought NFTs. If you think that AI art is over the line, I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, I've seen this a lot, and there's been a lot of people unhappy about like my opinions on this AI art stuff. And I want to say that, again, everybody is mad, but nobody is saying I'm wrong. And I find that very interesting. I wonder why. Actually, I don't wonder why. I know exactly why that is. And so does everybody else. It's disappointing to see. And I feel bad for the people who are going to get their jobs replaced, but you can't stop progress, and AI art is, it's going to be progress. That's it. People are always afraid of change. Wouldn't that logic, if I draw a solo leveling character, I go to jail for stealing someone else's art? Yeah, but like people like this, they don't really think about what they're saying. It's just like, again, it's just a meaningless, thoughtless platitude on Twitter, right? I mean, it's just nothing, it's not worth taking seriously or listening to in any sort of a serious sense, you know?